Welcome, everybody, to the pregame show brought to you by Little Town Jerky. I'm Grayson Gerns, and I'm joined here by
Peyton Skolton.
And again, welcome to homecoming night. Welcome to the new setup. And yeah, tonight's going to be a big heavyweight matchup between the Leroy Pine River Bucks and the Ramblers of McBain. And now McBain's coming off of a 2-game losing streak right now in the Highland Conference. Right now, they stand at a record of 8-8 and about 5-3 in the 3-5 in the Highland Conference, and they're looking hungry to get a win on homecoming night.
Pine River's coming in with a 3-8 Highland Conference and a 5-9 overall record, and they just came off a 61-33 loss against the Manton girls.
So both teams are looking. Pine River's looking to continue their winning streak, and then McBain's looking to end their losing streak. And my predictions for this game is that McBain's probably gonna, since it's homecoming night, McBain's gonna give Pine River a good fight, but eventually, at the end of it all, McBain's going to come out on top. What are your predictions for this game?
You know, I think it's homecoming night. You don't lose on homecoming night. I think that McBain's hungry for a win. They're finally going to get one tonight.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to add?
I wouldn't say so.
And I think that's going to be it, and we'll see you at the halftime show.
Homecoming night here in McBain. Yes, it's Friday, February 10th, or 9th. Sorry, the dance is on the 10th. Tonight's the 9th. This is Gary Hawkeye, and I'm joined by Mr. McBain. Lars Verdina is going to be an amazing night tonight. Yes, we are going to be having a doubleheader here of our varsity teams. We're going to start off with the girls. They'll have the first late to get things going. It's going to end up with the boys in the follow-up game. Right now, the officials are just calling the captains to the sideline. Looks like McBain's captains will be represented by Kate Crick and Brecken Gildy, two seniors starting for the first time this year. They are quite fired up about the game. The coach is shaking hands. This is going to be a great matchup. If I remember the last time, the girls were able to be victorious over Pine River, but it was quite the battle. So this is going to be a game of nutrition, patrician, some type of tritions. But, Lars, what do you remember about the first time these two teams fought each other?
Defensive battle. Pine River's got some good size to them. They got some talented young players, freshmen, sophomores. And I think there's only one senior on the team. I could be wrong on that. But
you're never wrong.
They have some talent coming up. So it's really going to be a fun battle. McBain was able to come out with the W on that, which that just fires up Pine River even more. And I don't know if you noticed, Gary, but it's homecoming.
It's homecoming. We're going to have a packed crowd tonight before the night's over. The people are just starting to enter in for the, I don't know what I call it, the early bird special. Let's call it that. As I saw a lot of alumni. It's great to see the community come out for such a huge night. A little update on it. The class battle was quite intense. As you're gonna like this. Is that it came down to the last event, the tug of war between the seniors and the juniors, where the juniors were leading most of the activities of the hall decorating and whatnot. But when it came down to the final battle, the seniors pulled decisive. And then as we were reading the announcements, a senior stepped onto the court, costing their team 1 point penalty against their. So the seniors still won, but only by half a point over the juniors when they should have had a 1.5 point victory. So the trash can stays in the senior hallway, and the seniors are the 2024 Spirit Week champions.
You know, I don't know if it's that Chicago math or that new math that's going on, but doesn't it seem like the seniors always win?
You know, when you say Chicago math, I think about Chicago politics. You know what Chicago politics is, right?
Is it a deep dish pizza? Because that's all I think about with Chicago.
No, it's a vote early, vote often.
So I tell you what, the size of Riley Thompson down low is going to have to be negated by Isabel Roosevelt. So that one should kind of be an even match there. They have some pretty good guards. I don't think they're the caliber of Peyton Grant, but they have like 3 of them almost the caliber of Peyton Grant. So Tice and Felsk, and I don't think Felsk played the first game. She was out with an ankle injury, so we'll see what kind of work that sophomore will bring. And then, yep, the lone senior, Miriam Johnson. Gary, if you can remember, you've seen her on the varsity volleyball for quite a few years.
Like 8?
Yeah. She does a nice job in there. Kylie Mumby for Pine River is a volleyball stud playing basketball. She's a good athlete. Her mom's a volleyball coach, volleyball official. They just know their sports. So a lot of good athletes on Pine River. McBain does lead them in the conference standings. I'm going to go backwards up the conference standings. Houghton Lake does not have a win in conference. Then NMC's got 2 wins. And then it's Pine River and McBain. So these are right neck and neck in conference. Close to the bottom tier, but we'll call it mid-tier. But leading the conference is Lake City and Manton. And then Everett's always up there. And Ross Common got a 2-point win on McBain the other night.
What a game that was on Friday. That had to be the most intense, exciting
It was.
girls game I've seen this season.
It was intense, and Ross Common's up and coming. They have a ton of young kids, 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores that are kind of leading the boat over there. And so they are going to be something you got to keep an eye on for the next 3 years.
So tonight we're going to be going with the varsity. Varsity is just going to roll out 7 for the girls due to the fact that they were starting to play some flex players, but the flex players are only allowed 3 games a week, as any girls basketball player is only allowed to have 3 games a week. Therefore, they are actually not eligible for tonight's game, so they're not going to have any help from the flex players. So these 7 girls are going to have to go often, go hard, and go long.
And that's what they've been used to. Some sickness has gone through McBain about 2-3 weeks ago. Chelsea Isinga and Peyton Grant actually sat out a game with the flu, and that was against Manton too, and Manton ended up winning that game. We did bring up the 5th quarter players for that, and I remember Adria Roosevelt really had kind of a standout performance, and Michaela Van Polen got her first look at being a guard on varsity. She did a nice job also. So it's fun to see what the future's going to bring.
All right, so it's about 3 minutes before we are going to have our tip-off. We are going to throw it back to the station, and we have a special intro for you guys to check out here that we will be unveiling for the very first time today. But we're going to throw it back for a couple words from our sponsor, then the intro. This is a McBain Rambler basketball brought to you by the Rambler Review.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
right, it is time for the national anthem.
Once again, it's homecoming night here in McBain. It's going to start off with the ladies as the early bird special.
You know, Gary, before you get started, starting lineups are going to be introduced here pretty soon, but you got your whole broadcasting class at work tonight.
Well, yeah, there's actually going to be a little announcement, but there's going to be a special tribute to the Rambler Review tonight before the homecoming court comes out for the homecoming court King and Queen revealing ceremony. So they're going to get a little chance to get some love on that. As we're getting ready, Lars, do you have the starting lineups for both teams ready to go yet?
So Miriam Johnson is starting along with Kylie Mumby. And then on McBain's side, Chelsea Ising has gone out as a starting lineup there. Brecken Gildy, a senior. Here's Emma Tice for Pine River, a sophomore. Emma Tice has been their leading scorer last few games. Here's Peyton Grant, a sophomore, McBain's leading scorer. Now, some of the other teams have caught on to, like, we got to stop Peyton Grant. Here's Riley Thompson, sophomore. Caitlin Crick, first year playing basketball at McBain, been here for a couple years, had to sit out with transfer eligibility last year, so it's good to see her on the court. This might be the X factor here. Lily Felsk, sophomore, didn't play last time. You see the ankle brace on her. And then Izzy Roosevelt.
Isinga, number 2, guard, junior. Brecken Gildy, number 3, senior, post. Peyton Grant, number 5, sophomore, guard. Ayla Pradine, number 11, sophomore, guard. Kate Crick, senior, number 12, forward. Shannon Maloney, junior, number 22, forward. Isabel Roosevelt, number 23, junior, post.
On the bench, I walked over to help our 8th grader Calix say, hey, I don't know if your phone's working or not, but your sound's not working. He changed the mic. You got some good help around here, Gary.
They're amazing help out there. As we got the video, our brand new introduction video as we are getting ready to go. All right, getting ready for the tip-off. Here we go. Izzy Rose is going to be going against Riley Thompson.
Oh, yeah, almost an over back there. Tice thought better of that. Here's Mumby passing to Felsk, up to Tice. McBain looks like they're in a 3-2 zone. No, it's man because of the cut. Mumby has it up top. Mumby dribbles around, gives it to Felsk. Miriam Johnson, the senior, a 3 attempt, and Isabel Roosevelt with her first rebound.
She is a monster on the board. She always leads the teams with the rebounding, and it's just really fun to watch how she has the great technique in getting the position down low.
Caitlin Crick starting it out with a 3, assisted by Isabel Roosevelt.
That gets the senior fired up for her first green and gold homecoming night.
So 3-0 the score, just almost a minute gone by. McBain in a man-to-man. Sometimes they do go zone. Tice has it, right wing. Some cuts going through, tough defense. Tice picks it up, sends it over to Mumby. Miriam Johnson cuts. Mumby dribbling left, gives it to Johnson, guarded by Gildy. Emma Tice picks it up. Mumby up top. Mumby challenged by Chelsea. Oh, they're going to get Isabel on the arm, and Isabel fouled out of the last game she was in, so she's really got to watch her foul trouble.
Yeah, because once again, they have a short bench tonight, so they are going to have to rely on all the players being able to be in there to get the crowd going.
So Mumby's going to go and shoot 2 shots.
Did you notice that the fan section has the terrible yellow towels going tonight?
The terrible towels, that's a Pittsburgh Steeler thing, right? But McBain is making it their own. Mumby a little hard off the back iron, misses the first one. Still a 3-0 lead for McBain. Homecoming night, like you say, early bird special, ladies night. Short on the second one. Caitlin Crick with the box out in the rebound.
Got away with almost traveling on that one. She was starting to lose control, but got into the hands of Peyton Grant.
Peyton Grant down the lane, a little floater, hard off the glass. She gets it back, and Gildy gets the rebound. Grant thinks about it from way downtown and fires. A little far off, fight for the rebound. Mumby picks it up. I'm going to apologize to Pine River fans right now. I'm going to try to do stats for Pine River. I can't guarantee anything. Everything unofficial, of course. Riley Thompson has it on the elbow. Do a scissor cut. Miriam Johnson, the other big. Oh, Tice has a nice left and goes right by. Oh, Thompson with a big rebound. And Izzy's going to get number 2.
That's kind of interesting because the first drive on the other side, Izzy did a great job of holding her ground as she just stood there with the hands straight up. And with her body there, she did cause the shot to be altered. But then she went over to the other side. She just got a little bit aggressive and trying to bat the ball away. You know, you're surprised how much you could do defensively just by having the hands up and being in the right position.
Like when you played morning basketball, Gary, everybody was afraid to take it if you were anywhere near them. So, yes, you are the intimidator.
because of my great technique.
I think they were worried about being undercut, honestly.
That's not my fault that they're tall.
Brecken Gildy with the rebound off of the Thompson miss. Gildy with 2 rebounds already. Man-to-man defense by Pine River. McBain setting it up. Shannon Maloney checked in. Shannon thought about it. Thompson doesn't respect her 3-point shot yet, so she lays off.
Maloney's knocked down a couple 3-pointers in the last 2 games. So.
Yes. Kate Crick drives down. Brecken against Riley. Of course, that's a clean block by Thompson.
Yeah, what great defense by Riley going up with one hand and just getting the ball out of the way. There was a little body contact, but it did not affect the block. But there, Gildy with the great steal. Gildy going the other direction all by herself.
Oh, and it falls off, but Chelsea's there, and it goes out of bounds. What's the ref going to call? He is not going to call it McBain's way. Wow, Gary.
Great job running the court there by Chelsea to get that miss. You know, I would have thought that was going to be a money layup, but you never know. Even perfect people are imperfect.
I made a mistake once a couple years ago. Oh, nice backdoor cut. Oh, wow. The closeout by Peyton Grant to knock it away. Tice was wide open.
I almost thought Peyton was like just being a little in the weeds there, waiting for that pass because she caught it. She knew it was going to be read there, and she read it perfectly.
Hiding in the bushes.
Just a half a second late.
Tough. Okay, Thompson over the back of McBain players. Tice for 3, misses. Thompson almost got the rebound again. Maloney brings it down.
I'll tell you what, Thompson would have not got those 2 rebounds if Izzy Rose was able to be out there.
Nice backdoor. Oh, too hard. Caitlin Crick saw the opening, wanted to get it away from the defense. Turnover by McBain. Just let her a little too much. That was a great cut, great back screen. So Mumby is taking point, but Tice and Felst are usually the point guards, so that gives them a chance to come off the wings. Oh, that was even blocked. Riley Thompson for 2. It's a 3-2 game. McBain looks like they're outplaying Pine River. It's just the scoreboard says it's a 1-point game. Kate Crick, fake by Gildy. Gildy baseline jumper misses. Maloney looks like to tip it away, and they're going to get a jump ball. I kind of miss the NBA days where they jump it up at on the free throw line, but alternating possession. Pine River got the first one. McBain on the inbound play. Nice pass. Peyton Grant, perfect pass to Caitlin Crick. Caitlin's got all the points.
That's right. Score is Crick 5, Bucks 2.
Tice has it left wing. Looking to set something up against this man-to-man. They went zone now. It's hard to tell when Pine River doesn't cut, but definitely looks zone-ish. Tice dribbling around, gets knocked away by Grant a little bit. Tice skip pass over to Felst. Felst dribbling by Maloney. Great defense by Maloney. Mumby for 3. Too hard off the glass, and Gildy cleaning the glass up with 3 rebounds already. Oh, ankle breaking for Grant. Over to Chelsea. Man-to-man defense, so they're going to run their offense. Down to Crick. Oh, too hard. Gildy waits a little bit and gets fouled. Good job by Gildy to draw the foul on the defense. That is going to be on Tice. No, that's Fels, sorry. Scared some Pine River fans at home.
Fels first, teams first.
First one's off for Gildy. So a lot going on tonight, Gary. I hear there's going to be a little announcement at girls' halftime of some track records that have been set by some athletes. So even a couple college freshmen have made their way back to McBain. Second one's no good for Gildy. And then the elementary will sing the fight song between the games. Oh, Fels down to Thompson. Arm gets grabbed and she still puts it in. Riley Thompson, 4 points.
And there's a potential 1,000 points scored tonight.
How far away, Gary? Wow, that's not very far. And
I showed it to him with my fingers, so I will not let you guys know. So I want you to be surprised. Yeah. And I'm not sure, we did talk about trying a special graphic if it happened during this game.
That's what, you're always prepared, Gary. That's what I love about you and the Rambler Review crew. So McBain running a flex, as Bruce Copeman's team would call it, white. It's been white for 30 years. Oh, missed by Grant, but Maloney pulls it down. Crick between 2 players, passes it down to Gildy with Riley Thompson around her. 3-point shot by Grant, just off back iron. Ooh, Tice got the rebound, almost stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, she did a reverse pivot there, and I don't think she realized she was close to the baseline as she was.
Well, it's such a big gym, you feel like you have all the room in the world. Cut down to Miriam Johnson. No, that's someone else is in, and Grant gets the steal. Grant with a girl on her back, misses. Fight for the rebound. They almost have to call that Pine River because Chelsea is hanging on to it out of bounds. Wow, Grant had an easy layup too that just went too hard. That's 3 layups that McBain has missed, point blank. All right, 30 is Nevaeh Reiser in for Miriam Johnson. And then Aubrey Lewis is in the game also.
Is it Nevaeh or Navia?
Oh, yeah, good point. She's going to be Reiser from now on. Well, Felsk has it up top.
She's always been Reiser, I just want to let you know.
Yeah. Lewis has it up top against Chelsea. Dribbling left. Looking to set something up. Ooh, behind the back. Passes it over to Felsk. Back to Lewis. Lewis down to Thompson. Thompson, great pass across. Reiser rises up and swishes it for 2.
Thompson thought he had him fronted there, but Gildy did a great job snaking from the backside to alter that shot. Unfortunately, that left the backside rebound wide open.
Crick has it up top, passes over to Isinga. Isinga, oh, good cut against Thompson. Oh my gosh, it almost went out again. But the leading scorer for McBain, in fact, the only scorer for McBain, Caitlin Crick gets another 7-6. A back and forth game here. Phelps trying to fight against one of McBain's best defenders in Shannon Maloney. Tice has it against Grant. Goes by, shoots, off glass. Gildy, good job ripping it away and not getting a jump ball. It's kind of the most common call in girls basketball, the jump call. I think they should get rid of it, honestly. Let them fight it out. Grant thought about it. Gets a high screen from Gildy. Grant gets an opening. And splash. Grant creating on her own. Grant is in the score column now, 10-6 with 3 seconds. 2, 1. Lewis shoots it. Luckily, no call. Tell you what, Gary, as a basketball coach, I tell my kids, you're probably not going to make the half-court shot. Try to get fouled.
All right, that's the end of the one. It's 10-6. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in Northern Michigan. Locally.
For people who desire a custom-built home in Northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
And we're back on homecoming night. The ladies starting it off. The crowd is starting to fill in. Barely an open seat in the crowd on the home side. Visitor side, you still may be able to find a little bit of thing. Looks like we might have one of our halftime honorees coming up the steps right now.
Yeah, as that happens, Chelsea gets the steal, goes left, gets it blocked, and that's going to be, might be 2 fouls on Felsk here. Let's see who they call. 33, so Lily Felsk, the sophomore for Pine River, has 2. Good steal by Chelsea, and she's going to line up for 2 shots. So I don't know if that made the Rambler review, but yeah, there was this blonde walking by, just getting back from college today, trying to find all her stuff. She'll be presenting the new homecoming queen, her crown, after the game.
Yeah, the homecoming queen, you're going to expect it to be either Carson Meyering, Kate Crick, who's having a big night already for the Ramblers, or Brecken Cotter.
All great candidates, Gary. And on the guy side, too, great guys. Always making McBain proud. Great defense by McBain for the jump ball. So Shannon Maloney, Brecken Gildy coming together to sandwich Riley Thompson.
You know, I was talking, and I don't know how I'm going to say this without offending someone, but I was talking to my wife, and one of the things that makes me super proud about the people in McBain, when they vote for the homecoming court, they don't look at physical beauty. They don't look at popularity. They look at character.
Yes.
And they always put high character, wonderful people. I guess people are beautiful from the inside as the ones they will put up for the king and queen.
You know, that's a good point. I had a cadaver lab class in college, and man, those cadavers were just beautiful on the inside. Not, but I know what you're saying. I'm sorry to take away your compliment.
I just didn't know if you had the guts to say that one.
So Maloney comes up with a steal. Pine River, tough defense against McBain. Izzy had a couple chances their last time down to get point blank. Shannon Maloney. Yes, with a pass from Izzy Roosevelt. Izzy Roosevelt's got 2 assists already. Shannon Maloney scoring 12-6.
I like when they have right tonight where they will have her Izzy Rose outside because she's pulling Riley Thompson away from the basket, leaving a lot more space for the girls to cut and get those easy layups.
Gary, that is an excellent coaching point. Great job. Pull the big out, and you might get some layups.
Ayla Ferdine checks in for the McBain Ramblers as Chelsea Isaac gets her first break.
And if some of you might have been able to see another honoree at this halftime as Gabby Verberkmos makes her way in. Peyton Grant with a rebound off of the Lewis miss. Grant actually has done a really good job at rebounding this year. Shannon Maloney thinking about it. Passes down to Grant. Grant sets it up again.
I would love to see a bounce pass in that case. I love me a good bounce pass.
Oh, over the tall arms of Thompson. She gets a steal.
Not over.
Right to the arms of Thompson. Lewis. Oh, man. Lewis is feeling it. Too quick. Oh, my goodness. So that little rebounder is Amara Durst. Comes in and just cleans up the board. McBain standing around watching.
Great job by Peyton Grant to get a hand on that ball without getting the arm.
Inbound play for Pine River, trying to get Thompson down low. It's overpass. Grant has a wide open layup on the steal. Hits the glass, hits the front of the rim, and drops. Peyton Grant with 5 points now. So Mumby bringing it up against Shannon Maloney. Gets a high screen. Passes it over to Lewis. Lewis down to Thompson. Thompson post-up moves. Does the old Euro. And Grant pulls it away from her teammate. 2 rebounds for Grant. Sorry, Gary, go ahead.
I was going to say, Izzy Rose did a great job of maintaining her position and not reaching on Thompson, and it did a great job of really disrupting that shot.
Maloney thought about it. Grant, nice pass to Izzy, misses, gets the rebound, puts it back. Padding her rebounding stats, Gary. Great pass by Grant to set that up. Good ball movement by McBain.
Got our first time out of the game, and it's going to be a full minute timeout. So we are going to throw it to our sponsors. You're watching the Rambler Review.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
And we're back here, homecoming night. You can see the crowd coming through. Student section is getting packed. We've seen some famous alumni coming back. We see Carol Tabas is now in the house, so we know the party's getting ready to get started.
Now, Gary, a lot of times with your senior concessions, nobody wants to miss the homecoming game. Isn't half your family doing concessions right now?
So they are
Or all
doing
of
the
your family?
concessions, and that we like to give the seniors a night to enjoy their last homecoming game as a senior, so we don't ask them to work on a night like tonight.
Tice has it up top, looking to take it left. Shannon Maloney reaches in, gets the steal. Shannon with a full head of steam. Picks it up, looks out for Grant. 2 steals for Maloney. Izzy Roosevelt up top, doesn't even look at the 3. They're running white, they're loving white. Ferdine steps up, off glass. Maloney runs it down, passes to Grant. Grant steps into it, a little long on it, hits the rim. Oh, just got a toe on the line by McBain. So Maloney with another rebound. Good hustle by Shannon. 16-6, Gary. If there wasn't a scoreboard, I'd say it's an even game.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. The points have been hard to come by for the most part, as Caitlin Crick is back in the game, giving Brecken Gildy a chance to catch her breath.
Durst gives it down to Thompson. Thompson to Mumby. Mumby fumbles it a little bit, gets it back. Tries to dribble by Maloney. Tice. Scoop and score. And Riley Thompson gets the rebound and put back. Two McBain players on her, and she's able to out-jump them all. Roosevelt over to Ferdine, to Grant. Looks like they're playing a zone, so they're trying to run white against the zone. Now they're going to do a 3-man weave. Crick has it up top, Kirk, and Grant has it. Gets a Maloney screen. Gets enough room to put it up. Back of the iron, fight for it. Mumby has it.
Ramblers had positions on that, but it was such a long rebound. Pine River was actually in a better position to get it.
Oh, Tice gets an easy one down low. Wow, bat goes on the rim. That's Tice's first points. 16-10. That's a kind of a 5-point swing right there with the miss, and then Pine River gets the 2-pointer. Ferdine dribbling around. Ferdine dribbling through. Loses it. Tice had a steam. Oh, Grant almost blocked it because she went by. Oh no, Durst picks it up and gets 2. Grant brings it up. Gets a cut down to Maloney. Maloney keeps her dribble. Passes it up to Grant. Grant sees a wide open 3, steps into it, and splash. So good job by Peyton Grant.
Doesn't need much space, does she?
No, and you got to be careful going for a steal on her. Any opening, she's going to shoot it. Lewis has it up top against Ferdine. Gets a high screen, switched over, down to Thompson. Maloney with a nice seal on that. Battle for the rebound. Grant comes up with it on the 3-point shot. 3 rebounds for Grant. McBain winning the 3-man weave. Ferdine has it up top. Maloney gets a high screen. Oh, good idea. And she's out of bounds. So she saw that Isabel would be there, but she couldn't get it through the legs of Thompson. Thompson's going to take a break, and that's going to give Coach Dottie a chance to probably get Izzy out to give her a break. Nope, Crick. Izzy Roosevelt playing with 2 fouls.
So Brecken Gildy and Chelsea came back in, so Ayla Ferdine and Kate Crick went to the sideline.
Nice defense by McBain, forcing them under the hoop. Maloney with the rebound. This is Reiser playing defense against, it looks like box and 1. No, man-to-man. Okay, man-to-man. They should go white again. Or is it a triangle? No, it's triangle in 2, isn't it?
Yes.
Grant shoots it. Gildy, rebound. Off glass. Fight for the rebound. Missed. Rebound number 5 for Gildy. Just a little too hard off of the shot. Tice likes to go left-handed. Gets his high screen. Mumby fakes it. Knocked away, and Grant gets the steal. Sit down for 2. You know, McBain's not known for running, but they've gotten a lot of layup attempts here, so I like it when McBain runs.
Now, I think that's 10 points for Peyton Grant, and I think they're all this quarter.
Good point. Izzy rips down a rebound.
Because first quarter was all Kate Crick here in the team, and now Peyton Grant's been doing the scoring for them in the second quarter.
A lot of crisscrossing. Oh, right back. Great give and go. Isabel Roosevelt with 3 assists. And Grant with 12. Tice down there. Nice defense by Chelsea, knocking it away. Durst tried to keep it. Thompson's going to come back in, and Durst is going to take a seat. Durst playing really good basketball out there, doing the little things that cause havoc. Okay, so the refs talked to each other, changed the call, or kept the call the same. Chelsea had good defense, but it was off Isinga. All right, smart play by Mumby. She got the inbounds pass and had to put it up real quick. Gary, it's halftime here.
It is halftime as we are getting ready for the special thing. It's the Ramblers up 23-12. It's homecoming night. We'll be back right after a word from our sponsors.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain. Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around. Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood. Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients, and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Carl said he's not feeling it.
Who?
Carl, Noddy.
Okay.
Do you want me to interview a different coach then?
Yeah. Good player, or if Alex. I'll do Alex.
as well as a career ace record at 302 total aces. Let's give these girls a big hand. Again, the track program, thank you for your continued support for the McBain athletes, students, and their accomplishments, both on the court, in the classroom, and all of their activities.
Welcome to the Little Town Jerky halftime report, and today we got teriyaki flavored Little Town Jerky. Oh, every single time I think about that, it just makes my stomach grumble, doesn't it? For you, Tommy?
Yes, it does.
Here, let's indulge it. Do you want just half the stick, or do you want a whole stick?
Whatever you would like.
Here, let's do that. Let's sting them together.
Cheers.
Ding. Cheers. Teriyaki is probably one of my favorite tasting jerkies of all time. I mean, it's up there like on my top 5. It's up there, and probably my number 4 or number 2. Probably number 4. Thomas, what are your opinions on it?
I think it's also in my top 5. I think it's a really great jerky. And make sure to stop in at Ebles in Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett. And Grayson, where else can you get it?
Or you can go to any of your local stores, gas stations, or wherever you get your snacks or drinks, and just look for the iconic Little Town Jerky logo. It's unforgettable that you won't not forget it. But let's get back to what matters. Wait 1 second. All right, now, let's get back to what matters, this basketball game. Last time we saw, before halftime, the score was McBain 23, Pine River 12. Pretty close game. Would you say so?
I would definitely agree, and I think it's been a pretty well-fought battle. But the only thing is, I think Pine River's just been struggling to score offensively, and that's partially due to McBain's just tough defense.
Yeah, McBain's doing a really hard, good defense. They do a man-to-man type defense, too, and it's very difficult to go against that because it's not like zone where you're able to pass the ball around, get spacing, and be able to make some ball movement. It's like you're always up in your face and just always going like full throttle right at you. So it's a little bit difficult. And Pine River is having a little bit of a problem being able to stop the McBain offense, but they're doing enough to the point where they're not going. McBain's not being up by a substantial amount.
Yeah, and a really big thing that shows it is the fast break for McBain. I think they've gone on fast break 3 or 4 times so far. And McBain has gotten, I believe, 5 or 6 steals over the course of this first half. And if they can continue that into the second half, that'll be really good for their momentum.
Indeed it would. How about you start breaking down the stats a little bit?
Well, for some of the stats, Chelsea Eisinga has 6 points. Brecken Gildy has 2. Peyton Grant has 5. Kate Crick has 5. Shannon Maloney has 2 points. Isabel Roosevelt has 2 points. And some of the big things have been the rebounds as well, as Brecken Gildy, I believe, has 3 or 4. Isabel Roosevelt, I think, has 3 or 4. And Shannon Maloney has 2. And then Peyton Grant also has 3. And so I think that's just a huge thing. Yeah,
I mean, rebounding is one of the key components of the game of basketball. And really, you can't win a game without having reliable rebounders. And they were doing a really good job of boxing out, getting up high, and just being able to rip down that ball with all their might and just get it to their playmakers. They're doing a really good job on that.
The one thing for the Ramblers that has not been working and clicking so far tonight has been the 3 ball, though.
Oh, yes.
I've been watching, and Peyton Grant has just been struggling a little bit with trying to get it to go, and so has some of the other great shooters that they have on the team. But if they can get it going in the second half, Pine River better look out.
Yeah, because Chelsea Eisinga and Peyton Grant are one of their 2 basically Stephen Currys on this team. And they're really reliable. And tonight they're just not hitting it off that well. So now with that, they got to rely on some of their other skills, like driving it into the hoop and going up for the strong baskets.
And then another thing is Kate Crick has also been really on point tonight. And I've seen her shoot quite a bit, and she's made most of her shots. So she continues to shoot for the Ramblers and just keeps getting it to go and go in the hoop. And then that'll just help their team even more. And then that's also going to help the crowd, especially with the homecoming night. All the student section and fans there, they go crazy about everything, or even a 3, they go wild. And that helps the team. Yeah, definitely on homecoming night, the fans become a little bit more rowdy. Anything else to add, Thomas? I think that that's also why Pine River's struggling a little bit, is because the fans and McBain are just getting in their head a little bit, and they're struggling offensively partially due to that. Yeah, that's exactly what you said. And I think coming on to the rest of this game, I think McBain gets a good, strong, firm grasp on the steering wheel and the gear shifter. And I
see them just kind of cruising out to the victory area here.
And just one thing to point out for the Bucks, number 32, Riley Thompson has 6 points. Nevaeh Reiser has 2. Emma Tice has, I believe, 4, and that's all they scored. So if they can continue to work it down low and maybe start hitting the 3-ball as well like the Ramblers, they can get going real quick.
Yes, and I think that, you have anything else?
I
And
don't have anything else.
We'll see you in the post-game show.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Happy Homecoming 2024 as we have the early bird special as the girls in a packed house. Hardly a seat still available. If you're coming tonight, you better get here now because there ain't going to be much room like this second quarter. First quarter started off quite tight, but McBain was starting to blow it out after the big 12 points from Peyton Grant. McBain up 23-14 to start the second quarter.
Kate Crick with a steal and misses it, but great steal by Crick.
This place may have erupted if she knocked that one down.
Oh, man. So Tice is bringing it down. Passes over to Mumby. McBain in their zone. Over to Felsk. Felsk with a quick dribble. Oh, Kate with a blocky blockerson right there.
Yeah, that might be one of our shorts that blocked there. Have you seen those shorts?
I have.
Every game, Shorty, Bryce Aiken puts together a little clip of one highlight of each game.
All right, good knockaway by Chelsea Isinga. Now, technically, it's not a steal, but her knockaway forces a turnover. I'm giving her a steal. Is that fair? That's fair.
Hey, you're the official statistician for the Rambler Review.
I'm the unofficial official statistician. Grant brings it down. Izzy pulls Thompson way out from under the hoop. Chelsea, great cut by Grant. Oh, and that one misses, but Miriam Johnson had her back turned, but she knew a cut was coming. They're going to call it on Miriam Johnson, the only senior on the team.
That was a tight window that pass had to go through because she barely got over the fingernails painted by Riley Thompson. If she was actually going to homecoming and had those press-on nails, she would have actually stopped that ball.
Yeah, that's a good point. Those press-on nails are great. It's putting some manicurists out of business, though, but Grant makes the first one. Look at us talking nails. Grant hits the front end, and it rolls
Talking
in.
nails, Grant nails the second free throw.
Nice. 14 points for Grant. You know, McBain's success does kind of run through Grant there, and, you know, it's nice if she can get 20 points every game there to help McBain out. Oh, a nice knockaway steal by Crick. Crick looking to push, sets it back up.
We're a minute into the third quarter, and Crick already has 2 steals.
She's got 2 steals, a block, and a rebound. Looking to get it down low for the assist. Spins, sets it back up. Grant looks over to coach, sees what he's got. They're in their zone, but kind of an aggressive zone. Now it's a man. Gets a high screen knocked away by Tice. Crick picks it back up, full head of steam. Passes it over to Grant. Grant looking for the 3, way back, and splash. You know, the nice part about that is Crick actually passed it to Grant, so Crick now has 1 steal, 1 rebound, 1 block, 2 steals, and 1 assist there. So Grant with her 3.
The only category Crick has not filled up yet is the foul category.
That is a good point. Tice, good fake. Oh, nice try by Tice. Grant with the rebound. That's 4 rebounds for Grant. Grant lines it up and splash. Puts out her arm as ice in the vein. 31-12, Gary. This game just got blown wide open.
And the Pine River coach has seen enough as he's gone a timeout, and he is going to talk things over with the Lady Bucks. And it's going to be a full timeout. Ramblers are up 31-12, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
And we're back here in McBain. It's homecoming night. We got a packed house. We have every single way to celebrate today going on. We have the softball teams with these fantastic baskets for a raffle. The boosters are selling 50-50 as well as Rambler gear going on tonight. We're honoring people left and right. We honored our track athletes that were able to make all states. I guess our track has gone 7 years in a row winning the Highland Conference. We had some school records broken. We honored that. And then we got a special recognition of 2 all-state volleyball players from last year. And that was out there. And you can say, oh, what else can you celebrate? How about a rodeo boy in Blaine, Houston? Cowboy got his recognition for having a great showing at the last tournament.
Grant with a steal and puts it in. Grant has 10 points in this second half. She's the only girl to score in this half. Both teams. Riley looks, passes it. Riser. Oh, fight for the rebound. Grant's with another rebound. Yeah, go get that. 5 rebounds for Grant. Nice pass over to Chelsea. Grant with the assist and Chelsea for 2. Gary, if someone was sitting at home and they went to the fridge and they missed the last 2 minutes, they'd be like, what happened?
Yeah.
Wow. Lewis puts up, no, Wheeler puts up an underhand shot and it goes in.
And that's the first points of the second half for the Bucks.
Good fake by Grant. Grant feeling it, hits front M.
Heat check.
Yeah, Thompson rips it down. Oh, Chelsea could have got that steal. Riser passes it over. Tice gets Phelps gets boxed out, hits the ground. Kate Crick comes up with a rebound, 2 now for her. Grant toying with Pine River right now. Gets a high screen from Crick. Passes to Izzy. Izzy has to face Thompson. Oh, Gildy picks it up. Oh, it rolls off. Battle for the rebound, and Thompson gets it but steps out of bounds. And the ref finally sees what I see. Hey, a slow call is still an accurate call, right, Gary?
Get it right, even if it takes time. Or a conference. And these refs have been doing a great job calling this game. Extremely consistent on their calls. Really keeping things under control, yet letting the game play itself and kind of define its own natural rhythm.
That's a good point. You want the kids to play in the game. You don't want the refs to run the game. Nice backdoor cut by Isinger. Great assist by Grant. 3 now for her. Isinger with 4 points.
Peyton Grant putting on a clinic in this quarter. And actually, ever since the start of the second quarter, she's just been on fire.
Can't you feel the defensive pressure really picked up, too? Oh, battle for the rebound. The high flyer puts it. Oh, it battles out. Grant with another rebound. That's 6 now.
Pine River's now trying to press Grant just to get the ball out of her hands and make another Rambler do something with her.
You know, the more they press Grant, the more impressed I am. Izzy with 2 points off another assist by Grant. Izzy with 4 now.
In the background, we got Calix, the middle schooler, doing his very first varsity game. And he's kind of like this little puppy. What? There's snacks? What? There's a pop? What? There's these cool seats? He's having a great time, and great job by the Rambler Review crew again.
Thompson shoots it low. Battle around. Gildy picks it up. Oh, nice. Okay, they get a foul on Pine River. Gildy doing a nice job on her 7th rebound. Now, I don't have number 31 in the book. Do you think that is a 5th quarter girl?
Yes.
For Pine River? Full court pressure. Grant trying to break some ankles. Dribbling between the two. Now they have numbers. They pass it over to Izzy. Izzy up to Chelsea. Chelsea lines it up for a 3. Splash. Isabel Roosevelt with 4 assists. Chelsea Eisinga with 7 points.
I would like to honor, but I'm guessing, I almost want to guess Dennis is 31.
Oh.
I remember watching her play last night in the JV game.
So Chelsea's going to get a reach-in foul there, trying to get a steal. But I like the aggressiveness, Gary. Their defensive intensity is picked up. Izzy's going to get a break. Shannon Maloney. Lockdown defender is in. Passes it over to Lewis. To Reiser. Crick. Skies high, knocks it away so Gildy could pick it up.
3rd steal for Crick in the corridor. She's just been really making her mark on her.
Grant with another 3. $25 for Grant. And Lewis says, I can do that too. 5 points now in the second half for Pine River. Lewis with 3 of them. Down to Gildy, gets knocked away. And
Crick's now filled up all the sheets, all the columns in the sheet, as she draws her first foul of the game.
Verdine's going to come in for Eisinga. Thompson's going to come out. Wheeler is in for Pine River with Johnson, Tice, no Felsk. Let's call her Dennis, whether she's a Dennis or not. Lewis over to Tice. Lewis to Johnson. Down low, Crick guarding her, forces it under the hoop. Shannon gets a hand in there. Lewis just hit one, misses it, but Tice brings down the rebound. Pass it out to Dennis. Dennis for 3. Misses, and Miriam knocks it away to Lewis. Tice has it.
And I apologize if 31 is not Dennis. That's on me, but we're trying to honor her. If it is Dennis, so we'd rather get the name, give her the credit, and get it wrong than not give credit to somebody if we can help it. Because I hate someone's name being 31.
Yeah.
So we apologize if we're wrong on this. We're going on an old man, a grandpa's memory, so we cannot actually talk about that.
Grant shaking and baking. Passes it down to Maloney. Crick lines it up. Off iron. Verdine knocks it away. Gildy has it. Verdine passes it up. Over to Grant for 3. Lewis bringing it across. Dennis has it now up top.
Is that Grant's 8-3?
I have 6, but I'll check. 6.
6? Wow.
She had, what, 9 or 11 one game? And somebody asked if that was a school record, and I don't know what school records are. That's a lot of 3s.
That is a lot.
I mean, I would think Skierbeck would maybe be up in that category of how many did she have. So,
and you got to remember the Hamlet girls.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
I don't know. We've had some great shooters, and Peyton Grant is a great shooter. But let's give a shout out to what you just said. Emma Skierbeck, who's playing at Ferris State. She's had some eye-popping stat lines. I saw one. I thought that she had like 12 points in 10 minutes,
oh,
and that
nice.
she had an 18-point game at one point. And then, Meredith Hamlet, I think she's like the all-time three-point leader in Valpo's history.
Nice pass down to Izzy from Grant. Grant stacking up the assists, and Izzy with 6 points now. I got 5 assists for Grant, 6 rebounds for Grant, 4 steals. Nice stat line. Let's see if a triple-double could happen, Gary. Dennis fakes, passes it up to Tice. Tice has a step, dribbles left, tries to spin on Maloney. Maloney locking down. Gildy guarding Johnson. Johnson, tries to get a charge. Tice passes it over to Mumby. Mumby, the great volleyball player. Dennis for 3 and splash. Dennis has 4 points on the night. Ferdine, back to Grant. And that's the quarter. What a quarter for McBain.
What a quarter for the Ramblers. They are just cruising now. Well, I want to let you know you're listening at home with the Ramblers on the Rambler Review.
Pressure by McBain. Mumby dribbling across. Shannon gets a high screen from Dennis. Johnson picks it up. Dennis has it. Dennis just hit a 3 before time ran out. Goes down the lane, misses. Fight for the rebound. Ayla is going to get a reach-in call. All right, so Ayla's trying to fill up her stat sheet too.
On the court for the Ramblers, you have Izzy Rose, you have Brecken Gildy, you have Shannon Maloney, Ayla Ferdine, and of course, Peyton, I do everything, and I do it well, Grant.
Dennis is going to inbound to Mumby. Mumby crossing it over. Dennis has it up top. Izzy's guarding. Dennis goes down. Misses, and Shannon
Skies for the
Maloney
rebound.
gets her 5th rebound. 2 people on the dribbler of Grant. Grant crossing over, gives it to Izzy. Ferdine has it up top. Ferdine's putting up a 3. Off iron. They're going to call it off of Pine River. So Shannon almost had the rebound and then got kicked out. Riley Thompson's going to come back in for Miriam Johnson. Grant has it, pulling the trigger on the inbound. Ferdine has it in the corner, puts it up, splash. Grant passed it out to Ferdine, and Ferdine just hit a 3.
Tell you what, I think Ferdine has a pure stroke when she can get that shot off.
Thompson has it down low, gives it back to Tice. Tice is a good left-handed dribbler on that, and then she can go back to her right hand. Thompson, low post move off glass, and it's good. Thompson's first point of the second half. She has 8 now. Grant, basically Pine River's press is not effective, and then they just left her open. Shannon with the rebound, Shannon with the putback, misses. Izzy with the rebound, blocked by Thompson. Shannon picks it up. Oh, she hesied. She gets a high screen. Oh, she doesn't want to pull the trigger. Fourth quarter action here. Oh, Grant passes across, and that's going to be a battle on the, what do you call it, a scrum on the floor. Ferdine goes against 3 and gives it to Green. Tice from way downtown. See if she's got any Grant in her. Dennis steps on the line. And Thompson gets the rebound.
A lot of offensive boards by the Bucks right now. McBain needs to stop this possession.
Hard screen, and Izzy comes down with the rebound. Gildy did a nice job of keeping that alive. So
And all by herself is Shannon Maloney for the deep bomb for the turnaround lay-in. Great job by the Ramblers.
Gary, who passed that? Was that Grant?
Of course.
Thank you.
If you, when in doubt, just put it in Grant's stat line or Crick's stat line.
I want to be as accurate as can be.
And you can't give it to Crick since she's not on the floor.
Okay, so what are they going to call? They're going to call that as a defensive foul, fighting through the screen. But what's interesting, Gary, is the play before, 24 was moving on the screen, and there was no call. So Maloney was going to fight through that. So really a no call kind of gives the players permission to get a little more aggressive. So that's why the refs are here to keep things in check. Tice is going to pull the trigger on the inbound for Pine River. Good defense by McBain, close to a 5-second count. Lewis has it up top against Maloney. Gets a high screen from Thompson. Down low to Durst, and it goes off of Ferdine.
Great job on closing on the weak side help for Ferdine on that one.
Tice wanted to give it to Thompson out there. Gives it to Lewis. Tice is in the corner, wide open. Puts up a three, misses. Battle for the rebound. Maloney gets it. 5:06 to go. McBain's going to run a set offense here. Gives it to Crick. Turns around the corner. Crick. Oh, it never did go out of bounds, so a turnover by McBain. They have tried that play. What?
Crick's whooping.
Chasing from behind. Lewis keeps it alive. Nice tap away by Grant. 11 drives by, and it's going to be McBain ball.
Good handwork there. Is able to knock it off of the leg of number 11. No, that's not Kaden Abrahamson.
Draper. All right, 4:30 to go. It's 55-23. Gets a high screen from Crick. A great screen. Maloney gets a nice backdoor cut. And we still try to get that bounce pass through. They're going to give it to McBain. Looked like it was off three of McBain's players there, but Pine River must have knocked it away. Trigger is pulled by Grant. She sees Crick with Thompson. And Crick over Thompson. So Felsk is going to play point guard duties for Pine River against Maloney. Drives left. Ayla reaches in against Lewis. Lewis with a deep three. Misses, hits the ground, and it's out of bounds. Timeout by...
It looks like the Ramblers take a timeout. This is more for a rest, so it's going to be a full timeout. 3:58 left in the game. Ramblers up 57-23. It's homecoming night. We'll be back after a word from our many supporting commercials.
Kaisinga, number 2, guard, junior. Breckenguildy, number 3, senior, post. Peyton Grant, number 5, sophomore, guard. Ayla Ferdine, number 11, sophomore, guard. Kate Crick, senior, number 12, forward. Shannon Maloney, junior, number 22, forward. Isabel Roosevelt, number 23, junior, post.
I put in 20 years of that. I can get a night off.
Thanks for doing this game with me.
So I have the sheets for the boys too, but you have them also.
Yes. We're going to run the games, the boys, just like we did this one?
If you want to do the play-by-play for the boys.
You're doing great.
But I know these girls. I don't know the kind of the boys. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it.
up with watching these girls play my daughters for the last 8 years. So I'm okay doing stats and a little color.
Whatever you want to do. I think we're just got a good rhythm going.
So Gary, some cool stuff with the Rambler Review, the introductions.
Oh, we got a new feature. We're going to try this also in this game is that Bryce Aiken is going to do a post-game sideline interview with one of the assistant coaches.
Nice. Grant picks it up top. Sets up a new play. Crick has it left wing. Lewis out on her. Ferdine has it. Grant. Nice cut by Crick. So Crick's down to the rebound if it misses, and it doesn't miss when Peyton Grant shoots it. We're at 20. We're at 31 points for Grant now. Dennis with a shot, and Izzy gets a rebound. 3:13 to go. McBain up big. This is a nice conference win.
So Peyton Grant comes over there, and he's flashing 3 fingers at Carl. And I'm trying to figure out if that's a play or she says, I want to do another one.
It is a play. Maloney trying to keep it, knock it away. Dennis picked it up. We have Mumby up top. Gets a screen from Dennis. Mumby left-handed dribble all the way in. Knocked away. Izzy gets another rebound.
And she gets her pocket picked as she was not paying attention. That was a great play on that one by Sheen Pink. From Audrey Lewis as she was able to get Izzy sleeping.
So Lewis has done a really nice job in track and everything. So 2 subs come in. Grant is going to leave with 31 points, and Isabel Roosevelt with 6 points.
Nice little round of applause for Peyton Grant and the games that she's putting together so far.
Ferdine has it up top against Durst. Chelsea gets Brecken Gildy wide open. Oh, knocked off a little bit. Gildy gets it back. Oh, hits hot rim. And Shannon puts it in. So I got to figure out all these rebounds. Gildy got one. Shannon with 2. There we go. Work on up. Mumby bringing it across to Lewis, to Dennis. Looking to take Ferdine off the dribble. Durst is wide open there. Oh, nice left-handed layup and misses. Crick with a rebound. Crick taking point guard. Now Chelsea has it. McBain's probably going to run some clock. Crick even has an open shot, misses. Ferdine goes in, tries to put up the shot, and of course it's a jump ball because it's my daughter.
She's got a 3-ball already in this game.
Yeah. A lot of crisscrossing. Let's see what happens. Maloney is open, sets up the 3, splash. Wow.
She's hit a 3-ball in each of her last 3 games.
I wonder what Team 3 records would be, too. This is a pretty good one. Shannon reaches in and gets a steal. Oh, Brecken with the catcher's arms. Chelsea tries to push off. Passes it down to Brecken. Oh, my gosh, that got through. And Chelsea,
what a pass.
Isinga with the assist.
I would have to say the Team 3 record may be when Meredith Hamlet and Amory Hamlet are on the same team.
I would think that would have a good chance of it. Lewis. Chelsea reaches in, and they're going to get a foul. This is interesting. This is a weak side ref calling that foul. You had the same view as the ref, kind of blocked out by a few.
I would have called it. Yeah, I thought the ref made a good call on that one.
This is going to be Mumby shooting free throws, looking for...
So, Lars, with the 1:02 left, Pine River's yet to follow the Ramblers.
That's a good point. Mumby's second is good.
Now, I just want to remind people that fouls reset at the end of each quarter.
It's a little tweak in the rule this year. Ferdine tries to go back door, gets it, does a spin move, misses, taps it away, and out. So I didn't know how I felt about it, and what I found in our first game with girls, it was hard to get, no, with guys, it was hard to get back in a game because as soon as you foul, they're shooting 2 shots. There's no 1-and-1 anymore. And then McBain felt the wrath of that rule against Roscommon when a girl was dribbling and one of our girls just played good defense but got called for a blocking foul. Girl went to the free throw line, 2 shots, made them both, and that was the game winner. Ferdine's going to get a foul on this one. So I'm saying the rule is for safety on free throws, and it keeps the game shorter because you don't have to reset on a 1-and-1. but it does kind of change the strategy of a game a little bit. So this is Dennis going to the line, putting it up and making it.
And if we got the name wrong, that's on me. I think it's Dennis from JV, but if we were wrong, we do want to try and honor the player, and that's the best we can do because that's a flex player who is not on the official roster.
Breckengilde races down the rebound, giving her 9
Stolen
on the night.
on that one by Lewis. Lewis's jumper's no good. Rebound by Chelsea Isiga. Kate Crick being happy to dribble the game out.
Goes to the corner, 4 seconds to go. Gary, do we have time for stats, or is that the post-game show?
We're going to do a quick thing for the stats here as the Ramblers are victorious 66-28 as Bryce Jacobs getting ready for his post-game interview. Actually, we're going to go to post-game interview. So, let's see if he's on the court. Can you quick do his stats? I'll pull you off when it's done.
Okay, so Chelsea Isiga with 7 points. Breckengilde has 2. Peyton Grant with 31 on the night. Caitlin Crick, 12 points on the night, but huge first quarter for Crick. We have 6 points for Izzy, Ayla with 3, Shannon Maloney with 6.
All right, we're going to go down to our floor cam, and we are going to do the sideline report as we try this one out.
What did he
And
Okay, Alex Sadi. How'd the girls play tonight?
I think that the score said it all. We played absolutely amazing. Every single girl had a blowout game. It was amazing.
What was your favorite part of the game?
A couple different things. Every single girl scored tonight, which was awesome. And Peyton getting over 30 points was amazing. And just the fans and everybody behind the girls was awesome, too.
Alrighty. Did anyone specific stand out to you?
That's a really hard question to ask me on a night like tonight. But obviously Peyton stood out with a lot of points. Isabel had amazing defense. They all did great. I can't pick one over the other.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And we are back up here with the camera as we are getting ready for the things. Can you wrap up your stats before sending it over for post-game show?
Chelsea Isiga with 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and assists. Breckengilde with 2 steals, 9 rebounds. Peyton Grant, not only did she have 31 points, she had 4 steals. She had 6 rebounds, and she had 8 assists. Caitlin Crick with 2 steals, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Izzy Roosevelt with 9 rebounds. She was so close to 10 there. And 4 assists for the big girl. Ayla had an assist. And Shannon Maloney with 8 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. That wraps everything up on my side.
All right, as they are getting ready for the elementary sing-along, you're going to see the team come out and do a high five. This is a fantastic Rambler tradition. After this, we are going to have a post-game comments done by Grayson Gersney, and I think it's going to be Thomas Maloney or it's going to be Peyton Skolton because Thomas may have to be in the band, and the band traditionally plays the fight song for that. But before we go any further, I want to give a big shout out to the Rambler Review crew that brought that game to you. That would be Calix, Cameron, Logan, Cole, Ryan, Abby. We got Audrey down below. We had Annabelle, Grant, and Bryce. And now we're just going to get the music and the marching.
Welcome to the post-game report brought to you by Little Town Jerky. I'm Grayson Gurns, and I'm joined here by
Peyton Skolton.
And towards the end of the game, it was kind of like McBain, like I said, grabbed full force out of the steering wheel and grabbed on that gear shifter and just went like bam, 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 and then just started going around like in circles and just absolutely dominated from that point on. Peyton, what do you have to say about that?
You know, I have to say I completely agree. I think that McBain from the start, even before halftime, we had Kate Crick out there hitting a couple three-point shots. Peyton Grant's great defense with a couple fast points. They could get a lot of turnovers against this Pine River team. It just allowed for a lot of opportunities. Boxing out was great. Breckengilde. I mean, all around just a great team effort for that win.
Yeah, they did do really good, especially on homecoming. Coming in this game at halftime, it was 23-12, so I wasn't all certain about McBain winning. But like I said at halftime, they just full on grabbed the steering wheel and gear shifter and just went full on full throttle forwards and end up final score was I think it was 60. What was it?
I think it was 66-33.
Yeah, 66-33. The girl Ramblers winning. And do you have anything else to add?
So you say all around good game, and coming back soon for the boys game.
We'll see you at the. If you watch the boys game, we'll see you there. Wait.